Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So, I'm over on the free to play, and I really wanted to talk to you guys, right? I wanted to give you guys an update, because I am pulling shards on the free to play tomorrow. And I want to explain why. I haven't seen this in any official capacity yet, so this could be not true, but I have no reason to think that it's not. But over on my Discord, they did share, and it's from Cheap Vodka, who, if you guys have been in my community for a while, you know how great he is. So I fully trust this information. But they're saying Enda Moonbeam will be on a progressive chance tomorrow. That's going to be from Ancients, Sacreds, and Voids. Well, not for Enda, but for other champions that are part of that are Voids that are listed in this. So the reason that I'm thinking about pulling my Sacred Shards tomorrow, and that's what the video, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, is why Sacreds, right? Like, you might be thinking, I know I'm blocking it a little bit. I've got 9 Sacreds right now, okay? You may be thinking, well, Roadblock, why pull Sacreds? Why not pull your Ancient Shards, right? You have just, you're still going to get a chance at epics. It kind of makes sense, that why not pull Ancients? And here's why, okay? What if I pull my 9 Sacreds? I'm just going to set myself right here. 9 Sacreds and my 13 Ancients, and I don't get Enda, right? Well, that's not good, but it's worse because of this. They keep doing guaranteed events right now for the epics that you need for Lady Mikage. Now, I can't show you right now because I've already pulled I've already done the fusion that would have used Ulfrig, but Ulfrig is what fuses Kira the Watcher, who I have actually 2 copies of now. I've got 3 copies of Bloquane and 2 copies of Weregrin Suncursed. I have everything I need for Lady Mikage except for Enda Moonbeam. So, here's my thought process. If I pull these Ancients, and then next week they do a guaranteed event for Enda Moonbeam, which they are trending towards, right? We had a guaranteed event for Firegun not that long ago. We've got one for Ulfrig right now. We just had one for Ilsinia, who I think is another one I can't show. No, I can, yeah. We just had one. I don't know if this is Ilsinia, but this is one of them. I think she just had a guaranteed. I can't remember her name. Endalia, I think it is. Anyways, it's irrelevant. If they do a guaranteed Ancients for Enda Moonbeam, I would want to be able to capitalize on that. So if they were like, if magically the game right this second, as of recording, said, we're doing a guaranteed for Enda Moonbeam, it's 40 Ancient Shards. I actually have that. I'm sure you're saying, well, what do you mean? You only have 13 Ancient Shards. You don't have enough already, so why not just spend them? I have gems. So if you remember, in the gem shop, you can get 11 Ancients for 900 gems, right? And I have almost 3,000 gems. That's 33 Ancient Shards. So 33 plus 13, more than 40, right? Pretty simple math there. So I have enough if they were to do a guaranteed champion. So why would I bother pulling Sacreds if I'm that confident they're going to do a guaranteed champion? This is Plarium, guys. They can do whatever they want. And they may say, hey, we're going to do all these guarantees for these champion but we're not going to do one for Enda Moonbeam. They might decide that. I don't want to risk that. Or I also don't want to be waiting 2-3 months from now when they decide to do the bonus or a guaranteed summon for Enda. So I need to capitalize while I can on an opportunity to get Enda Moonbeam. So I'm going to take advantage of that and go with Sacreds. Now, Sacreds are a guaranteed epic, which means after 3 Sacreds, if I don't get Enda Moonbeam, my chances become greater all the way to the max of 25, x times 25, right? The way I like to make that make sense in my head, by the way, because a lot of you may be thinking, like, you have a 25 times chance, and I don't think that's, or 25% chance or something. That's not how it works. The way I like to think of it is you have one of each champion in a bucket, and then you just take 24 more and put of Enda, and you put them in the bucket. So you have an increased chance of getting Enda. That's the way I look at it. My math might be wrong, but it's the way that I make it make sense in my head. So if they do that progressive chance tomorrow, I will be pulling my sacreds for it. Because that will be very good for me, right? And if I get Enda Moonbeam, then I can go ahead and just start leveling up everybody, doing ascending, everything I need to do to fuse Mikage and get one of the best champions in the game. An absolute game breaker for me. So that is the plan for me, basically, to get my Lady Mikage. So we're going to go ahead and pull shards tomorrow. Now, why is this important to you guys? Why am I making a video about this, right? This is important because when I do shard pulls, for every legendary I pull, I gift a sub in the chat. I gift a membership in the chat. This is on my YouTube. I will eventually do that for Twitch, maybe, but right now I just want to do it for YouTube members. And if you've ever wanted to get an account takeover from me and I gift you a membership and you get lucky enough to be in the chat and you get gifted a membership, you have an opportunity then to reach out to me and get an account takeover. So it's a good opportunity if you want to come hang out with me tomorrow. So we're going to start that shard pull at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, November, what is it going to be? November 8th? Yeah, Friday, November 8th, okay? So please come hang out for that. They're always fun to do. I'll be pulling all of my sacreds. Now let's talk downsides, okay? Now, I will be pulling as many sacreds as it takes to get Enda, or all of them. Let's talk downsides. What is the downside? Well, the downside, of course, is that it took time for me to get these 9 sacred shards, right? What happens when I don't, or if I don't get them back as quickly? What if clan boss is mean to me and I don't have the sacreds I would want to have for a fusion that might be better than the current Gretel? In fact, it very well could be. We're heading in the direction of a Christmas fusion. Christmas fusions are usually pretty good. You've got, Nishak, I think Tormund might have been one. I don't know that for sure. Don't quote me on that. That was before my time playing. But they do have a history of Christmas fusions being okay-ish. I know some of them haven't been all that great, but there is the possibility that this action may hurt me in terms of a future fusion if they were to do one. But I think it's the right call for a mythical champion who I desperately need on the account. Now, I was talking to my chat. I'm actually live streaming right now, but I wanted to go ahead and record this for you guys that couldn't make the live stream. And because I want to get some content out as well, letting you guys know about me pulling shards, but also letting you know about the plans that this may impact you. You may need Enda Moonbeam as well. In fact, I know some people in the chat, this very chat, also need Enda Moonbeam. So this is a very big opportunity for those of us that need him to get our Lady Mikages, right? So I wanted to share that kind of information with you guys. But there's downsides to it, of course, and I don't know. I'm a little on the fence about it, but sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought and I was trying to force my way through it. Why do I need Lady Mikage so badly? We'll talk about that in a second, Icky. I need Lady Mikage so badly because I lack an ally attacker, period, on this account. Sorry if that sounds weird. Probably don't hear people say that a lot. That's a military thing. I don't know why I picked that up, but period, is the thing that we say. Anyways, so the only ally attacker I have on the account is Kreela. Now, nothing against Kreela per se. However, I don't like that it's not the full team. And I was just having this discussion with my chat today about why I am low on Kreela as an ally attacker. She is one, not the worst one, but the 3 random allies frustrates me, and I don't like the inconsistent. I also don't like the fact that it's only 80% as well. Like, I have to book this to even get a full chance at teaming up with my allies. And an investment like that on a free to play account, I don't know that I want to put my legendary books into a only 4 ally attack. Because, I have a Newt, right? I want Newt to be one of the ones that's going to ally attack. It doesn't do me any good if they do an ally attack and Newt doesn't go, and then Fire Knight gets a turn and wipes my whole team. So I really, really want to have a full team ally attacker, and Lady Mikage would be that for me. I also have a good fair share of mythical books. Obviously, I have a good share of legendary books too. Maybe I'm being a little greedy saying I don't want to book Kreela, but it just feels like a poor investment in something when I know at some point I will get Lady Mikage. Even if I don't pull Enda tomorrow, I'm going to pull them on my account at some point in time, right? And so it's really hard for me to convince myself to level up and build a weaker ally attacker when there's a better one that's that's practically guaranteed, right? Um and maybe that's the wrong way of thinking. I'll be honest, like, I'm having a bit of a crisis with my logic lately. Maybe I'm wrong, and I will agree that that's a possibility, but it just never felt like the right investment. And I've had Kreela for a very long time now. So, yeah, I'm all in for Mikage. But Icky here, if you guys, I'm kind of blocking it here, but I'll just read it. So they nerfed Mikage a little bit because of shadow changes. Basically, that ally attacks in Hydra now, if the head dies, the allies' attacks don't continue to the damaged heads. You guys let me know in chat if I'm wrong about that one, but that's how it was just explained to me by another content creator, in fact, in my chat, Bron Cat Herder. Shout out to Bron. And so that doesn't matter to me. I still want Lady Mikage. Not even for Hydra. I still want Lady Mikage because I need an ally attacker in other areas of the game. She brings a stun. She brings a buff strip. She brings buffs. I mean, great champion. Still. And I'm willing to bet that the backlash of these changes will hopefully be enough to get them to revert them, because that's not cool. I am not a fan of the particular changes if that's with ally attacking. Yeah, damage stops once the head is dead, includes multi-hit champions and ally attack. That is not, truly not okay. They've already done enough to reduce damage in Hydra. To further nerf it is, I'm not on board with that. This is not a video about those changes per se, but I want to be clear that that's not something that I'm happy about. I think that's being even more greedy with damage than in Hydra than they're already being. And I made a video about that. Hey, I admitted I was wrong, right? I was very firm in saying I liked these changes on paper. In actuality, I do not like them, and I admit that I was wrong about it. Made a whole video about it. Go check that one out. Also, real quick before we end the video, if you happened to not see it, I did my first ever collab right here on this channel. I have guested on a few other channels before, but I had Big Papa Drock on my channel just the other day, and that video came out today, or at least at the time of recording this video. That was super fun. I had so much, just absolute blast. It was great. Please go check out that video, because I want to be able to do more of those. That was so much fun. So, yeah, if it gets traction and stuff, hey, that's good for me. That shows other content creators that want to do that with me that they do well. Yay! So check that out on my channel. Check out the other one that I did over on Drock's channel as well, where we talked about PvP and how bad I am. Also, a lot of the stuff I complained about, they fixed in this patch, which I thought was kind of funny. But anyways, I'm going to call that a video. I just mostly wanted to let you guys know I'm pulling shards tomorrow on stream, right? Always fun. Love doing that. And I also wanted to let you guys kind of know why I was pulling those shards and what my strategy is for getting Enda Moonbeam. This kind of strategy applies to everybody. If you are looking for opportunities, if you have epics for Lady Mikage that you need, start planning now, because they're when they did I can't remember her name, not Endalia, but the other one that I said earlier, when they did the first epic Lady Mikage guaranteed, it's like, oh, okay, cool. Then they did another, and then they did another, and then another, and it's like, okay, cool, we can pick up what you're putting down, right? You are giving us guaranteed chances to get the epics for Lady Mikage. So you need to now be mindful of your shard count, right? I recommend that if there are epics you do not have yet, save your ancient shards. I'm not going to spend these ancient shards for tomorrow because I want to make sure I have 40 ancient shards if I don't get Enda tomorrow, so that if they ever do a guaranteed Enda event, I have 40. So my floor on the free-to-play is now officially 40 ancient shards. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm negative 27 ancient shards. So unless I pull Enda tomorrow, and then I'm up 13 shards, right? So, all right, well, I just want to say thank you guys for all of your support. Thank you for the great comments in my most recent video, talking about the stuff that I'm going through in my personal life right now. Thank you for hanging out for the streams. Thank you just to everybody. This community is above and beyond anything that I ever thought that it would be, and I just want to say thank you to you guys. So if you're new here, if you happen to stumble across this video and enjoyed my content, please consider subscribing. It's the best way to support me right now. I am trying to grow this channel, make it something serious. I would love to make content full time, and every single time somebody clicks that subscribe button, I get one step closer to my dream. So thank you to each and every one of you who do that. If you want to give a little bit of extra help, feel free to leave a comment or a like. Let me know, are you going to pull shards for Enda Moonbeam? Do you need Enda Moonbeam, or did you already get him? Feel free to let me know in the comments. Click that like button. All that stuff helps me with the algorithm, and I appreciate that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, guys.